What are the ways to disable modern weapons? Air Vice Marshal Aurangzeb Ahmed repeatedly mentioned soft-kill-induced GPS errors in his press conference regarding disabling BrahMos missiles. This means that without destroying a weapon like a missile or drone, i.e., without launching its own missile, soft-kill techniques, i.e., jamming, spoofing, or cyber attacks, are used to disrupt their GPS navigation systems, causing them to stray from their target or misdirect them. Dr. Jeffrey Lewis is a researcher on missile technology and regional security in the Middle East. Dr. Jeffrey Lewis said, "Speed doesn't really play a role, but in this case, speed, becomes a challenge for BrahMos. In the absence of satellite navigation, some missiles can completely deviate from their course, although they also have inertial guidance which can compensate for the absence of satellite navigation to some extent." He said that the biggest opportunity for such missiles to be diverted from the target or soft-killed is in the terminal phase, that is, the time when the missile approaches its target. Nasirul Haqqi uses the term electronic countermeasures for this technique, in which jamming, spoofing, and electric denial are used together. He says that the use of electronic countermeasures in combination with cyber can give the best results. Explaining this, he says that since BrahMos has a long time of flight, it has two main phases. The first is the mid-course, and the second is the terminal phase. When a ship enters the terminal phase, it becomes difficult to stop it, so it is better and easier to use jamming techniques mid-course. Air Vice Marshal Nasrul Haqqi is a former pilot and trained flying instructor. He is a graduate of the Combat Commanders School and the Air War College in Strategic and War Studies and Defense Management. Regarding the locally developed systems of the Pakistan Air Force, he says that the combination of electronic warfare and cyber has been used the most in the recent conflict. He believes that, since most of the systems were locally developed, we had more control over them. According to him, the things being used in the centralized electronic warfare doctrine include ground-based electronic warfare, EW, platforms, airborne jamming switches installed on airborne early warning and control, AEWNC. In addition, there is also an improved type of electronic warfare switch on Block 3 of the JF-17. According to Nasrul Haqqi, when these electronic warfare platforms are brought together and integrated with cyber warfare, it is called cyber-electronic integration. According to the former Air Vice Marshal, due to this cyber-electronic integration, a missile or projectile operating under the navigation system can be disrupted, and due to this disruption, the missile's own radar seeker is targeted so that false-type returns start coming in. Here, to explain to the readers, it is important to tell them that the radar emits and returns its waves, through which it keeps itself aware of the environmental situation and pursues the target. Nasirul Haqqi further explains that when you do electronic spoofing inside the seeker that receives the radar waves or give it false information or break its link, it cannot move towards the target and the self-destruct mode is turned on inside it, or it strays from its target and falls somewhere else. Regarding the range of electronic warfare systems with the Pakistan Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Nasrul Haqqi says that its effective range is about 400 kilometers. He says that when the systems in the ground and the air work together, their effectiveness increases. Electronic warfare means the energy that you throw away, and the bigger the platform, the more energy there will be. But if electronic warfare is used in combination with cyber, even less can give better results. In simple words, EW means you blind the opponent's weapon, that is, eliminate its ability to see or hear. Syed Muhammad Ali, an Islamabad-based defense expert, also agrees with Nasirul Haqqi, saying that the world gives more importance to the kinetic kills, the ability to hit targets with weapons, of fighter jets, and what remains hidden is Pakistan's lead over India in electronic warfare, and the Pakistani Air Force has changed its air warfare doctrine in recent years. Talking to the BBC, He says that under this new doctrine, more attention is being paid to research and developing systems at the local level, reducing dependence on other countries. According to Syed Muhammad Ali, after a missile enters Pakistani airspace, it is tracked and monitored by many other sensors, including radar, and depending on where it will hit in its flight path, it is decided whether it should be jammed, spoofed, or hard-killed, intercepted with a surface-to-air missile. He says that there are all options, but the air defense system decides on the spot whether to soft kill or hard kill the missile.